I got it. One hand. I got it.
And I want to save all those embarrassing stories to tell the grandchildren. But as a family, I'm not going to even presume to be able to tell you how to have a successful marriage. I'm going to, however, tell you how my wife and I, who've been married for 36 years now, and I believe successfully, just a few tips of how we have had, I think, a very successful marriage. And so I'll lay out the rules kind of simply. Always do for your family first. And I think over the years, I've always told people that if there is reincarnation, I want to come back as one of my children. So I think I followed rule number 1. Rule number 2, do for each other. Second. And rule number 3, do for yourself. Third. Now you're going to have disagreements as you go through life. Try to work those out. But if you can't work them out, try to come to a set of rules as to who makes what decisions. And again, I'm going to tell you what my wife and I did. She makes all the small decisions. And I make all the big decisions. Now, there's some of the younger, more liberal women out there who is saying, that chauvinist pig. But let me tell you something. That worked so well that in 36 years, there's never been a big decision. Now, I wanted to leave, I'm going to still leave the toasting to Genevieve, but I will make you a wish. And that is that through your married life, I wish and I hope that all of your decisions and all of your problems be little ones. And now I'm turning over the microphone. I don't know where you're going to put this, Genevieve. You have to put that someplace.
Just,
maybe on your back.
Hold it.
To my daughter, Genevieve.
All right,
and the maid of honor.
Just wanted to start by saying that I've come to learn in my years that there is something about having a sister. Something that's just a little bit different than any other relationship I have with anyone else. Katie and I were practically raised as twins. We're 18 months apart. We were dressed together. We did everything together as children. When we were little, we played together. We had to have all the same toys because we also fought together quite often, as little girls do. But as we grew up, we laughed and cried together. And I can come to her with anything, and she always is able to understand and to help. Katie, I'm so happy we're close and so honored to be your maid of honor today. I first met Brian when I was a freshman in college, and I came home for spring break. Katie was bringing her new boyfriend home from Florida States.
Pipe down, Gators.
Scoreboard.
And he came out to dinner with the entire family.
All right.
Brian seemed a little nervous, but I remember how happy Katie looked to be sitting next to him at the dinner table that night. It's a little windy. My note's getting a little tangled. One moment. There we go. Brian, My brother Mike and I are so excited to have a new brother. We could not possibly imagine anyone better for our sister than you. She looks just as happy sitting next to you today as she did 11 years ago. So, in the tradition of making this short and sweet, I'd like to propose a toast to the bride and groom to making each other happy for the rest of your lives. And I will now turn the microphone over to our 4 best men, who I'm sure will take up the embarrassing stories portion of the evening.
As I said, tough act to follow. But I'd like to start out by just thanking Brian and Katie for having such amazing friends and family to share this event with. This has been an amazing journey already, and we're so proud of you. I just wish I would have had more time to prepare some notes. Your speedy courtship has really caught us off guard. And I mean, I think I speak for all of us when I say that it was almost an elope. I mean, we didn't know it was coming. Brian, we've been friends for 20 years. Wow. And before we went to Florida State together, I made a promise to Mary Beth, your mother, that I would look out for you and take care of you. I did look out for you. There were some very close calls on the take care part. But I was a part of you meeting Katie, and I saw this relationship through from first date to this beautiful wedding today. I couldn't be prouder of you both. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. A round of applause. Jesus. I'll follow Jim McCann's lead with the brevity is better. I like to follow lawyers' leads on this one because, but I just want to say that position that you guys have put me in to be able to witness you from beginning to end has made me more proud than anything I can imagine. You guys are my best friends, and I'm so proud to see what happened here today. This is absolutely beautiful, and let's raise a glass to Brian and Katie. Cheers. Salud. Salud. Salud.
I too like brevity. You know, I really did like what Jim had to say about a few things, and family was one of them. And Brian has always made me feel very much part of his family, as well as all the Moynihan's. And getting to know the McCanns and seeing the whole family come together has made me proud to know everybody here. Each other. What's it?
The microphone.
Closer? Oh, all right, there we go.
Yeah.
Each other. Brian and Katie have also seen. Very much love each other. And himself third. Brian has always put himself behind his friends and always behind everyone else as well. That seems weird. But true. I'm proud to be a part of this wedding and a part of everyone here, and we'll take the non-memories of everything that happened this week with me to my grave. Cheers.
Getting better at this.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Settle down. So this is not about me. All right. I've known Brian since freshman year of football, and I've never seen anyone throw so many elbows in football. I'm not sure that's actually how it's supposed to go, but kind of yeah, you have to have sounds as well. It's like a kung fu movie. Brian Moynihan. Yeah, from there, I've also never seen anybody that can pull so many good people together all at the same time. When I flew into the Cancun airport, I was reminded of 15 years ago when we first flew into Cancun on spring break. I'm not going to regale you with all the stories because most of them haven't been cleared. But a couple of them over another drink or two we can maybe talk about. But I was reminded of that trip where we still retell so many stories. We had so many good people there. I mean, if you were on that trip, could stand up. You stand up right now. I mean, how many people were on that? Jim Rosen stand. Come on. Yeah, it's not a mistake that a bunch of those people are here today. It's a really good crew, and Brian has been growing that organization for quite a while now, and it keeps growing today. And while we were there, it kind of strikes you that you're in one of those times that's special in your life. It's like there's a lot of good stuff, and it's like I'm gonna look back on this, and it's gonna be something I talk about, right? And that was one of those times. And this weekend, I think with this bigger crew is also shaping up to be one of those times. And here we are. I hope to not remember much more of this. And Brian is kind of become synonymous with the McCanahan Clanahan, Brian and Katie, these guys. So he brought Katie into the mix, and she's a gem, except when she's hungry in the morning. Aside from that, she hold on. Aside from that, love them both to death. Brian, you're my boy. I'm just gonna set this down. Hold on one second. Thank you. I got it. What is this? Wait, there's a string. There's a string. All right. And time out. I wasn't listening when Katie's dad was talking. Did he say anything interesting here? No, but Katie, Brian brought you in, and made you one of our people, and you are. We love you. Just as much as we love Brian. He's our guy.
Cheers.
Welcome to the club.
So I think I'm the last best man, and I'm the only one that's not from Minnesota.
Florida.
Sorry, but I'm from Florida State.
Yeah.
And as the only non-Minnesota up here, I feel very thankful. I feel very thankful to be standing up here. I am very, very fortunate to know both of you. I could not tell you how much better you make my life. Like Katie, you inspired me to go to law school. Like I would not be where I am today without you in my life. Thank you for agreeing with Brian to let me come to your formal and jump from roof to roof in downtown Tallahassee, and Brian twisted his ankle. I'm sorry about that, but it was awesome. It was so much fun. Beautiful, wasn't it?
It was great.
So beautiful. Yeah. Katie, thank you for putting earplugs in our bags for this trip.
Yes.
And Katie, I'm sorry, me and Grant made you have to use them.
You did make me have to use them.
And Brian, thank you for being everything to all these people. The class of people that are here today speaks volumes about who you are and who you are.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Like, such an incredible group of people. Such incredible bride and groom. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I love you both. Cheers to Mr. and Mrs. McCann.
And I just also have to say thank you to Jersey, Janelle Allen, for designing all of the invitations, the menus, the programs, which I don't think actually got handed out, but hey, whatever.
T-shirts.
They did? Oh, okay, good, they did. All right, T-shirts, she did everything that is so cool. The logo for the bags, that was all Jersey. So thank you so much, Jersey. You're the best.
Thank you for marrying Justin. Justin,
Yes.
thank you so much for just stepping in like that. It was a
Yeah.
great impromptu speech.
Gosh, you're really good at doing that off the cuff. I mean, I don't know. You're so talented.
So 2 last things. If anyone didn't get their brunch tickets or whatever, stop by the front office. Second thing is when this ends, which it will end at about 2 a.m., La Santanera is where we're going to be going afterwards. So we're all going there, and it closes at sunrise. So get ready.
And there's a photo booth in the corner, so go take some crazy pictures.
And thank you again for coming. We love all of you
you.
guys.